Good morning, it's 10 o'clock. I'm Nancy Sun, and it's time for Easy News on ICRT. In Taiwan, the TAIEX opened down 33 points this morning from yesterday's close at 8,380 on turnover of 1.6 billion NT. Local sesame oil producer Flavorful Foods yesterday admitted to having adulterated 24 of its domestically sold products with cheaper cottonseed oil. The company also admitted to adding flavoring to one of its peanut oil products. Food safety officials say Flavorful has been fined 8 million NT for 25 violations. The company has previously claimed the cottonseed oil it processed was only used in exported products. Justice Minister Luo Ying-xue yesterday says lawmakers' calls for Prosecutor General Huang Ximing to release his telephone records to a legislative committee would encroach on his human rights. Describing Huang's telephone records as a personal asset, Luo says the request for Huang's records from his phone company without his consent would be in violation of the Constitution and the Personal Information Protection Act. Luo's defense of the under-fire prosecutor general comes as lawmakers are seeking Huang's phone record as evidence in an investigation into illegal wiretapping. Huang has said he will not agree to voluntarily provide the committee with the phone records. And Yan Yizhen had a disappointing start to the Sunrise LPGA Taiwan Championship yesterday, finishing the first round in 27th place after shooting a 4 over par 76. Taiwan's Candy Kong finished the first round in 14th place after shooting a 73. Defending champion Suzanne Pettersen of Norway tops the standings going into today's second round after shooting a 4 under par 68 yesterday. In international news, a top nuclear negotiator from Tehran will meet with the head of the UN Nuclear Agency next week. The meeting will take place just hours before agency experts sit down with Iranian officials to renew their push for access to sites, people, and documents believed linked to possible work on atomic arms. The talk between International Atomic Energy Agency specialists and Iranian negotiators have been set for nearly a month. But Iran's decision to send its deputy foreign minister was only announced yesterday. A Chinese court is set to rule on the appeal of disgraced top politician Bo Xilai, the former Chongqing Communist Party leader. Bo was jailed for life in September on charges of bribery, embezzlement, and abuse of power. He was removed from office in 2012 amid a scandal which saw his wife convicted of a British businessman's murder. The High Court in Shandong, the province where Bo's trial was held, accepted his appeal earlier this month. Bo's supporters, however, believe he is the victim of a political purge. A Malaysian university is facing criticism for awarding an honorary doctorate in economics to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, whose country is among the poorest in the world. The privately run Help University says the degree was given to Kim in early October at the North Korean embassy in Kuala Lumpur. The North Korean ambassador to Malaysia accepted the honor on Kim's behalf. In Saudi Arabia, the Interior Ministry has warned women that measures will be taken against them if they take part in a campaign against a ban on female drivers. The new campaign will give women the right to drive will culminate in Saudi Arabia this Saturday. Women are being encouraged to take the wheel in defiance of the ban. It is the third protest of its kind. In the first in 1990, a number of women were arrested or lost their jobs. Government officials restated that women are prohibited from driving, with violators and their supporters likely to face unspecified measures. And finally, Thailand's most senior Buddhist leader, the Supreme Patriarch Somdet Phra Nayanasamvera, has died aged 100. He passed away yesterday after suffering a blood infection following recent surgery for an intestinal infection. A friend of the Dalai Lama, Nayanasamvera was revered by Buddhists worldwide. The Supreme Patriarch leads the Sangha Supreme Council, which ensures the monks and novices from the country's various sects follow Buddha's teachings and do not violate the council's rules. More than 90% of Thailand's population of 67 million are Buddhists. And now looking at the weather across Taiwan, according to the Central Weather Bureau, we can expect partly cloudy skies and occasional rain in the north with a high of 23 in Taipei, mostly clear skies in the center with a high of 26 in Taichung, and partly cloudy skies in the south with a high of 28 in Kaohsiung. Current temperatures now, Taipei 21, Taichung 23, and Kaohsiung 24.